you go. You can wear that.
Just a heads up, guys, with the swivel, if you cover it up or anything like that, the swivel kind of finds it, the little machine swivel the whole time.
We can do that while I talk. I don't care.
Like look at the ceiling, the floor, trying to find stuff.
Can we see that real fast?
What?
Well, she just did it, so.
Yeah, you kind of missed out. It's alright. It'll happen probably anyway.
Because I'll probably just do this or something. Okay, you introduce it.
Okay, I'm Cameryn.
I'm Elizabeth Ivers.
And we did the Irish deer for our project.
Okay. Okay, so as we all know that we are trying to bring back animals from extinction. So extinction is like when an animal completely dies out and you can't really, there's no living on Earth right now.
When did this species live? Around like the Ice Age times and before and a little bit after. They extinct a little bit after. Where they lived in these habitats, and it was most of the time, it would get warm, like here it was a little warm, but they mostly lived like in colder areas, like in Europe and England.
Predators or prey? Well, it is not, it doesn't have no prey, like it's not a prey, but the predators are the humans, because some humans hunt and we like to like kill them and use them for meat and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, this was like a really large species, like they were large animals. They were kind of like really big moose. They had, their antlers were really large, and they were brown, and
What did they eat? They were herbivores, so they eat plants and different types of like grass and stuff. So
what happened to the species was, well, first of all, they got hunted a lot, and for meat and to use their bones and stuff for different types of things. And then during the Ice Age, whenever it got really like cold and stuff, their habitat kind of like died out, and they didn't have like as much food and stuff to eat, so they eventually just died off.
the materials needed to de-extinct this species is we want to kind of get trying to find bones and stuff, and then get the bone marrow out of the bones and use to see if we can put it in maybe a moose.
Together,
Yeah.
and then put the fetus in the moose because the moose was the most related species, and
'Cause it was almost
we need
that big.
a larger animal to carry this one because it was such
A big animal.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I think so. Is that it of them? There's one more. The hard strips, I think we're at.
Okay. The hardships would be kind of whenever you make the animal, you're going to make you need to make more than one to expand the amount of like the population to get higher, and then you're going to have to find a habitat where it would be most comfortable and like train it to take care of itself and know how to survive and stuff like that. And we would need to keep them safer from humans, so we would put a hunt them and stuff. And then after we got enough to have a larger population, we would, like any other deer, how they have a hunting season and how many you can kill and stuff like that. Eventually, after we've had enough, they could make one of those to help us.
Oh.
Carson.
Oh. And like one thing with the hunting season, maybe instead of like killing deer now, you can kill like up to 5, I think, and like a buck. Maybe we can do it in only killing like 1 or 2 and not like 5. Because since it is a large animal, I don't think you would really want like, cause some hunters keep the antlers, so I don't think they want to keep like 5 antler heads in their house.
On the, where you put, like, when you sting, why did you put mating? Like, what was the mating?
Oh, yes. Whenever they would mate, like, you know, animals normally they want their kids to be, their little animals, their ones, they want them to be, like, better.
Like, mating,
like-
mating privileges?
And as they would mate, the animals kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and their antlers would keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they eventually, like, couldn't, like, help themselves, you know, because they were such large animals.
Oh, so their antlers prevented them from...
That's part of the reason.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Mhm. Yes.
Why did you choose the other?
Well, I was looking on the internet, and I do hunt. So I was like, okay, well, I like, I don't know how to explain it. We were on the internet. I was on the internet, and I was looking at extinct animals, and I was like, okay, well, maybe this is a good one to choose, because who would have thought of a deer being extinct?
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the extinct animals that we found were
Like repeated one.
tigers or some type of dog or some type of bird or pigeon or something. And we don't really, well, I believe I don't think we need any more pigeons because they're kind of just like
They're
annoying
birds.
as they are. And like the tigers and stuff, I couldn't really see what good they would do besides entertainment
Yeah.
and being able to see it for yourself and all that. I just thought these would be cool for, like, they're big animals. They're
Yeah.
interesting, and they also, you can hunt them for food and stuff.
Yeah. And it's different because we kind of like, people around the room would talk about how they'd done like the saber-toothed tiger, or like the dodo bird, or like a tiger or something. And we were like, okay, we don't want to like fit in, we want to stand out. Kind of. So that's how we kind of picked the deer.
I mean, that does sound bad.
And it's really big, so yes.
How would you teach the deer to survive? What techniques would you use?
Well, we would need to first raise it like till it gets a little older, and then we would have to feed it and like try to get it used to some of the things in the environment, and we would probably like put it around different animals that would be in its environment to see how they react to it and see how they interact with them and try to train them or teach them whatever.
Like bring maybe like a buck or something, like another type of deer or an elk, and bring them in and see how they react with it. Please, I'm shaking. Yes.
So in the slide where you're talking about when they lived, you talked about the Ice Age, but then above that it said something about 1800. I was confused about it. You didn't mean to put that. Okay.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
Oh, you can-
I want to make sure we're directing questions to the panel first, so they can all do the thinking for you guys and ask you questions. We can open the question after that. Second thing, I want to be really careful about this premature clapping. Make sure we're actually done
Premature clapping.
before. Because some people are thinking about questions. I've seen it twice now. Someone getting ready to say something and then they just kind of put their hand back down. So they don't talk about it. So I'll tell you what I'll do to help you with that. I'll just say thank you guys, no man, and then you can start. I'm not gonna help you out. Okay, do that. Cool. All right, thanks guys.
Okay, I was nervous. I was scared. You could really tell.
I turn it off, Mr. Walker. The recording thing, is it up
Just
there?
press it again.